Yo, Jono, we're going out for lunch. You want to join?
Yeah, sure, I'll join. Do you need a ride? Nah, I'll meet you guys there.
All right, don't be late.
I wonder why he doesn't want to ride.
I know, he's always late.
Don't be late. Who needs a car? All right, here we go. What? How did he beat us? These have Diamond Glide. What took you guys so long? The True Catalyst lineup is the most popular pad in the NHL, worn by over 25% of NHL goalies. Known for its softer play style and its knee rolls, the Catalyst PX5 builds off the success of the PX3 leg pads. In this video, I'm going to tell you everything you need to know about the True Catalyst PX5 gear, including the all-new updates they brought out on this pad. And then, at the end, I'm going to tell you whether you should upgrade from the PX3s to the PX5s. Let's go. Starting off with the graphics, I'm a huge fan of the new design on the True Catalyst PX5 pads. I really like the bold design right through the middle of the pad, and when you combine the pads together, I think it looks like a V, which makes me think of victory. Now, some people might say that this is the same design just flipped upside down from the PX3, but it's not identical, and I'm personally a big fan. I think it looks really clean. Starting off with the leg pad specs, the True Catalyst PX5s are a softer style pad with that soft boot, and we've got the single internal and external brake here. However, that is customizable through the True Customizer to be 0 brakes, 2 brakes, 1 brake, whatever you prefer. I personally really like the soft style. I think it provides a great feel when you're moving around the crease. Moving up the face of the pad, we've still got knee rolls on the PX5s, and knee rolls are sort of a dying breed with only the E-Flex and Velocity pads being the other offerings. However, I really like this. I think it's really cool because the knee rolls have a softer foam designed to deaden rebounds off the knees and give you a bit more control off those low shots. When we move the pad over to the side, you can see that True's thinned out the thigh rise to make it look more like the Hazardous PX4s by removing that notch on the upper thigh rise there. Now, for something that's really exciting on the PX5s, we've got True's new Diamond Glide material on the slide surface. And the name Diamond Glide comes from this diamond print and texture throughout the pad. It kind of feels like ripples on a golf ball, and it has this slick feeling that really makes it feel like it's gonna reduce the friction along the ice. While I haven't had a chance to try it, I'm really excited. I've heard some great reviews on it already, and I do think that it's gonna slide better than any of True's previous materials, as well as their Gen Pro and Weave. Moving on to the leg channel on the pad, True's got a recessed knee with a removable knee wing to create a lot of space for any knee pads you might be wearing, and this is all customizable through the customizer for your preferences. When we look at the strapping, you've got True's fast rotation system. It features 2 straps on your calf to create a really balanced feel and enables you to make the pad loose or tight on your leg depending on your preferences. And then when we move over to the calf wrap, it's actually been shortened this year. It's still a bit lower than the Hazardous PX4s, but it's been cut higher up the ankle compared to the PX3s. And with all of our True pads, we order them in with the True Bungee Velcro Pro laces. However, this is totally customizable and you can remove it and add a lace if that's your preference. Now, it's important to say that True doesn't really have a stock pad, and a lot of these specs I'm talking about are the ones that we order in for our stock. However, you can customize this pad with a softer flex or a stiffer flex. You can change up the knee and the strapping exactly to your preferences to make this pad work perfectly for you. And now, onto the gloves. And one thing that's important to mention with True is that when it comes to their gloves, again, there's not really a stock specific option. So these are what we ordered, and I'll talk about some of the options that you can choose when you go through their customizer. Starting things off with the blocker, True introduced something that they claim to be the most innovation that they've ever put into a blocker, and that is the new Opti-Angle. Now, what the Opti-Angle is it's a foam wedge insert that angles the blocker 8 degrees inward and 10 degrees downward so that it presents itself more square to the shooter automatically without you having to worry about it or think about it while you play. When it comes to the PX5 blocker, they come stock in a 595 angle, which provides more curvature on the blocker board here. Moving over to the cuff, we've got a half cuff design here, offering a bit more wrist mobility, and it's adjustable through 2 Velcro sides, so you can open it up or close it up, depending on how you prefer your blocker snugness. And then when we move up to the finger, we've only got a singular elastic strap there, offering for a bit more separation from the finger protection and a bit more mobility. When it comes to the PX5 blocker wall, it's got a bit more of a curvature when compared to the PX4, and we've opted on this blocker for the rounded finger protection here, although they do have a straight edge as well, which you'll see right here. And then finally, the thumb does feature an integrated pillow, providing more comfort and protection. However, this is removable with a little bit of effort if you'd prefer. For the blocker palm, we've got a Sure Grip palm designed for better traction, better comfort, and long-term durability. But if you prefer Nash, that's also an option through the customizer. Last but not least, the True PX5 catcher. It's available in a 600, 590, and 580 break. When it comes to the 600 break, it's designed more for goalies that want to put their hand out to the side. The 590 break provides the perfect hybrid with that finger to base of thumb closure, and the 580, which is designed to catch pucks going by your ear. Now the palm comes in 5 distinct options, from Game Ready Extra, Pro Extra, and Practice Extra, depending on how much protection you need on your palm. When we flip the glove over, you can see that we've got the double T option in store here, although single T is an option through the customizer, and the skate lace pocket, designed to keep that glove open wide and keep pucks in the pocket. Now moving on to the strapping, the PX5 catcher has a webbing strap along the wrist to tighten on the go. We've got Velcro strapping along the fingers and backhand for a customizable fit that lasts. And we've got a Sure Grip palm designed to give you better traction in the glove to close and open the glove easier. Overall, I'm really happy with the PX5 gear. I really like the softer style pad, and I think it's really cool that it still has sort of that traditional feel with the knee rolls. I'm really excited about the Diamond Glide. I think it's really cool, and I'm really excited to try it on ice at some point. And I think the new blocker angle is definitely something that's interesting and new, and it's exciting to see True provide some innovations there. As a bonus, I think it's also really cool that the gear didn't go up in price, whereas usually when new pads come out, the price goes up. So that's a bit of savings to the consumer, and I think that's great. So to answer the question, should you upgrade from PX3s to PX5s? Well, if you're really excited about the new Diamond Glide on the PX5 gear or that new blocker angle and you think it's gonna revolutionize your game, then I'd say the PX5 is definitely a worthy upgrade. However, if you already have the PX3s, then the PX5s are really just a more refined update, and you might be better off waiting for the next upgrade. Now, if you're deciding between PX3s or PX5s, I'd say definitely go for the PX5s because of the new updates, and at the same price, it's definitely worth it. All right, and if you liked this video, then be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll catch you next time.